Hello and welcome to Sunday Thoughts, a series where I take a bunch of questions from the internet and I answer them in my own words. Some are silly, some are serious. Let's get into it. First question, what was the last funny video you saw? So I just want to preface this by saying that I watch a lot of like obscure things. I don't mean that I just go on the internet and I just start looking up like weird fucking videos to watch. I mean like I watch things that not everybody else watches. So yesterday I was watching a barbershop quartet and they were singing a parody of a song, I assume. Go look them up. It's Lunch Break. Go look up Lunch Break. Where is it? Where or when is? I think it's Where is Lunch. You gotta look up Where is Lunch. That's funny. I like that one. That was the one that made me laugh. I thought that one was really funny because also there was a bit they did, but I thought it was funny. And then there was a bit in the video where after the funny thing happened, the dude who was recording it was laughing, and he is one of those contagious laughs, and I love that so much. So that was the last funny video that I saw. Next question. What do you do to get rid of stress? This, really? I feel like I've answered this question already, but this is basically what I do to get rid of stress. I just record, or I'll edit videos, or I'll work on stuff. Lately, it's been a very like slow period because like everything that I've wanted to do, I've basically already done, or I'm already like, I want to say I'm already like quote unquote finished working on, so I don't really have too much to do now, at least, with aside from all of the normal stuff that I sort of just have to like keep doing. But right now there's a bunch of stuff that I'm working on right now that I don't really need to keep working on anymore. Like I'm all right, like I could just leave it alone for right now and it's all good. But I don't really like sitting. I know I have the entire day to do something, and I don't just want to sit around and like not do anything. Like I've got free time, I might as well use it. So that's basically what I do. I just have ideas. I take ideas that I have, I put those ideas to use, and if it's a good idea, I'll leave it. If it's a bad idea, I'll still leave it. And then I'll come back to it, and I'll go, is this still a bad idea? Yes, then we'll trash it. That's basically what I do. Next question, what is something that you were obsessed with? This! Same question, basically. The same thing I do to get rid of stress is the same thing I'm obsessed with. It's literally it. Next question. Who is your favorite entertainer, comedian, musician, actor? Comedian would be John Mulaney. That's a funny dude. Musician, oh boy, Otis McDonald. Fuck me, that dude. If you've listened to like my intros and like some of the stuff that I probably have Otis running in the background right now. I probably don't, but man, I love Otis McDonald so much. Actor would have to be Bill Murray. That man is a god. That's basically it. Let's entertainer. Entertainer. I mean, wrestling is an entertainment, sort of world wrestling entertainment. So favorite wrestler, Shawn Michaels. There we go. That's all I can pull out of the top of my head. Next question. What's your favorite way to waste time? This. No, I play games. I play video games. Honestly, that is my favorite way to waste time. To waste time? Yeah. Like if there's nothing going on, I'll play a game. But I don't really play too many games, and most of the games I do play, I live stream it anyway, so it's not wasting time. I'm actually using the time that I'm technically wasting in a more reasonable way. So that's basically what I do. Next question. Do you have any pets? What are their names? I have 4 dogs. Julius, Caesar, Athena, and Venus. Athena is the daughter of Julius and Venus, and Caesar is just by himself. I love all of them. I love all 4 of them. They're all small. Julius is a Shih Tzu. Wow. Julius is a Shih Tzu. Venus is a Beagle Terrier, and I think Caesar is a Boston Terrier. Yeah, I don't think he's a Boston Terrier. He's a terrier of some kind. I just don't really know. Next question. Where did you go last weekend? What did you do? Where did I go last weekend? I think I went over my dad's house last weekend. Yeah, I think I went over my dad's house, and I hung out with my older brother for the time being, and we discussed a multitude of things, being media and video games, and we talked about ideas that we had and a bunch of different things, and that was about it, really. You know, I just went over there to hang out. Next question. What are you gonna do this weekend? This. Technically speaking, I'm recording it on the day that it needs to be uploaded because I've been trying to record for the last 3 days, but I haven't had time to do it, or I haven't had like a window of opportunity to do it in. So I'm kind of recording it on the day. But this weekend, what did I do this weekend? I basically just, what did I do? I didn't really do too much. I made more things without giving it away. I added more things to a thing, so don't read too much into that. It's not a sexual thing. Up. But yeah, that's about it. Just put more things into my thing, and then I basically made a Sunday Thoughts. Next question. I read that correctly. Fuck me. What is something that is popular now that annoys you? I would probably have to be, like, new age music, and when I say that, I sound so old. SoundCloud rappers. Nothing else to be said about that one. Next question. What was the last time you worked incredibly hard? Oh, that was when I found a certain website, and I found out that I could do a certain thing that I did on another website, but this can be taken so sexually, I'm sorry. I asked a friend, I was like, hey, how'd you do that? He said, I went to this website. I said, okay, so I went to this website, and I spent, like, I want to say the better half of, like, my evening just making things, and I just kept going, and, like, I slowly learned about it, and I made more and more things, and I refined the thing, and now it's good, and now I'm just adding more to it, and it's amazing. So, when was it? It was last week. Or no, I think it was earlier this week. I think it was on Tuesday. It was when I was working incredibly hard. Next question. Are you very active, or do you prefer to just relax in your free time? I'm very active. Active in a different sense, though. Active in a sense of, like, I'll get on the computer and I'll do things, instead of active where I get up and I start walking around. It's too cold to be, getting out and being active, I'd rather be active inside. I'm totally cool with that. Next question. What do you do when you hang out with your friends? Well, we just relax in my free time, really. Or, we'll play games together, actually. Sometimes we'll stream together, sometimes we'll play games together, other times we'll have a neat conversation, but other than that, we won't really do anything. Mostly because all my friends live in different states, but they're still my friends, and I love them so much. I don't know who that was for. You can have that, it doesn't really matter. Next question. Who's your oldest friend? Where'd you meet them? My oldest friend is Tendo. He's been on my streams, and that's about it, really. He hasn't really been anywhere else. I haven't talked to him in a while, but that's only because we're, like, doing a bunch of different stuff. I met him back in the 6th grade, and I'm trying to, like, I don't remember when the 6th grade was for me. I know it was in, like, the early 2000s, 6th grade. I'm 22, 6th grade. How old are you in the 6th grade? You're like, I was like 13 in the 9th grade, 6th grade. I was probably like 10? No. Fuck me. I would think I was like 12, 11 or 12. You had to be at least, yeah, 11 or 12. So I was becoming an adolescent in the 6th grade. So that's when I met him. But yeah, I met him when I went up to sharpen a pencil. I'll never forget it, bro. Honestly, I walked up to sharpen a pencil. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have ever met him, to be honest. There you go. When you're in the 6th grade, go up and sharpen a pencil. If there's a person that you see next to the pencil sharpener while you're sharpening the pencil, that's where you'll meet them. Next question. What's the best/worst thing about your work/school? Oh man, don't even get me started on school. School would have to be just the classes in general. It isn't the people anymore, because back then, like, you were in a school full of children. And if you were like me, you just didn't have any time for the kids who just acted like numbskulls the entire day, especially when you came in and it was like 8 in the morning and, like, you just gotten up like an hour ago, and you, like, threw on your clothes and you didn't eat anything until you, like, got to school, and you just went to the class and you're like, I just want to get this period over with, because, like, I don't feel like being here. It's like a Wednesday, and I would rather this week just, end already. And you just had those kids that just had too much energy for the morning, and you're just like, can you do me a favor and just swallow your mouth, or, like, just, can I detach your mouth from you and then just go away with it? It was that sort of thing. But yeah, that was probably the worst. Well, no, the worst thing about school now would definitely have to be the classes, because some teachers will just they won't call you, they will just notify you and be like, hey, class is canceled, and you won't be able to figure that out until you get there, and you're like, the lights are off, that's weird. So you have to like check the website, and you don't check the website because in your mind you're like, well, why it's another day, another dollar, like I don't really have a reason to check the schedule or the class to see if it's canceled or not. I wouldn't know, because I don't really, that's not something that I do before I leave, because if that was the case, it would drive me insane having to check every single time to see if the class is still up. And sometimes they don't even tell you, which is phenomenal. But yeah, that would have to be the worst thing. Next question. If you had intro music, what song would it be and why? It would probably just be a lo-fi song, to be honest with you. It would be one of those really catchy but like upbeat lo-fi songs, or one of those, just a song from Otis McDonald, to be honest. It would just be one of those those songs, those catchy hip-hop songs from Otis. Like, honestly, those songs are really good. I would definitely have one of those. Why? Well, because it's one of my favorite genres of music. It's one of those, like, it's a hip I don't know, honestly. I don't know how to, I want to say it's like lo-fi hip-hop. There we go. Lo-fi hip-hop, but it's not lo-fi. You know what I mean? I don't listen to it. You'll be able to figure it out. Next question. What were you really into when you were a kid? Thomas the Tank Engine. Fucking love Thomas. Love Thomas so much. Honestly. Greatest goddamn thing that I was ever into when I was a child. And I don't think I mean, to be honest with you, it was just, I loved Thomas so much. When I wasn't into Thomas, I was into Toy Story. I loved Toy Story. Had like 3 Woody dolls and a Buzz Lightyear. Didn't have anything else. It was just Woody. Loved him to death. We also had a Mr. Potato Head. Actually, I don't think we had a Mr. Potato Head. I think my cousin had a Mr. Potato Head, but that was about it. But I love Thomas the most. Good lord. Had so many wooden tracks. And a bunch of Thomases. I made my own island Sodor. It was fucking amazing. Hats, top, and hat, and everything. It was a blast. I loved it. That was about it, really. Last question. If you could have an animal as a pet, what animal would you choose? I assume the question is if you could have an exotic animal, because if I could just have any animal as a pet, I would probably be like I would have an otter or a ferret. They're so cute. They're so cute. An otter or a ferret. That, honestly, like, they're so adorable. And I know otters like need to swim. I would probably just get them like an aquarium. I don't really know, or like that would be my first guess, is to get them an aquarium, because I know otters like to swim, and that's about it. And a ferret, I mean, I love ferrets. They're so adorable, and they're so small, and they're just so cute. I don't know. It's like having a furry, I almost said a furry snake, but I mean, I don't know. But yeah, furry or an otter. So that's about it, boys. On that note, I'm going to end this episode here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I certainly enjoyed making it. If you want to catch more content like this, be sure to like the video and subscribe, but I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one.